Hey there, everybody! Today we're taking a virtual safari to one of the most amazing places on Earth, Serengeti National Park. Get ready to be amazed by the beauty and wonder of this incredible place. Located in Tanzania, Africa, the Serengeti is a vast and breathtaking wilderness. The Serengeti is home to some of the most iconic animals on the planet, and trust me, you're gonna love meeting them. From lions and elephants to zebras and wildebeest, the Serengeti is teeming with life. Get ready for an adventure because we're about to dive into the heart of the Serengeti. Picture this. You're standing in the heart of Africa, surrounded by a vast grassy plain that seems to stretch on forever in every direction. The horizon is so far away, it almost feels like you could walk for days and never reach the edge. The sky above is a brilliant blue, dotted with drifting clouds, and the air is filled with the gentle hum of life. Here, in this breathtaking expanse, you feel both incredibly small and deeply connected to the world around you. The sun is warm on your skin, wrapping you in a gentle embrace, while a soft breeze dances through the tall golden grasses. Each blade sways and shimmers in the sunlight, creating a mesmerizing sea of green and gold that ripples as far as the eye can see. The scent of earth and wildflowers drifts on the wind, and you can hear the distant calls of birds and the rustle of unseen creatures moving through the grass. This is the Serengeti, a land of endless plains, rolling hills, and iconic acacia woodlands. The landscape is ever-changing, with gentle rises and dips, clusters of umbrella-shaped acacia trees, and patches of rocky outcrops known as kopjes. These features create a patchwork of habitats, each supporting its own unique community of plants and animals. The kopjes, ancient granite islands in a sea of grass, are home to sunbathing lizards and watchful birds. Acacia trees provide shade for resting animals and perches for eagles scanning the plains for prey. The Serengeti is truly immense. It covers over 5,700 square miles, an area so large it's about the size of Connecticut and Massachusetts combined. Imagine a place so vast that you could drive for hours and still be surrounded by wild, untamed beauty. This enormous space is what makes the Serengeti so special, allowing nature to unfold on a grand scale. That's a lot of space for animals to roam free. And roam they do. Every year, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles journey across these plains in one of the greatest migrations on Earth. The ground trembles beneath their hooves as they move in search of fresh grass and water, following ancient paths that have been traveled for generations. Along the way, young calves take their first steps. Predators like lions and cheetahs watch from the shadows, and the drama of survival plays out in real time. The Serengeti is a living, breathing stage for the circle of life. The Serengeti's diverse landscapes provide a home for an incredible variety of animals. Towering elephants wander through the grasslands, giraffes nibble on acacia leaves, and herds of antelope graze peacefully. Each species has found its own way to thrive in this remarkable ecosystem, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals. Even the tiniest creatures play a vital role here. Dung beetles recycle nutrients, birds build intricate nests, and lions rest in the shade, conserving their energy for the next hunt. From the open plains to the winding rivers and hidden watering holes, there's always something to see in the Serengeti. Every corner of this land is alive with movement and possibility, making it one of the most extraordinary places on our planet. Get ready to meet some of the most incredible creatures on Earth. The Serengeti is home to the big five lions, elephants, leopards, buffalo, and rhinoceroses. But that's not all. You'll also find graceful giraffes munching on leaves, zebras thundering across the plains, and cheetahs sprinting after their prey. And don't forget about the wildebeest, millions of them. More on those guys later. The Serengeti is a wildlife lover's dream come true. With so many different animals living together, it's like one big wild party. But don't worry, we'll be watching from a safe distance. Okay, everyone, get ready for the main event. What you're about to witness is one of the most breathtaking natural wonders on Earth, a true wildlife spectacle that draws visitors and scientists from all over the globe. The Serengeti, with its endless golden plains and dramatic skies, is about to come alive in a way that few places on our planet ever do. The Serengeti is famous for its annual Great Migration, the largest overland migration on the planet. Every year, this vast ecosystem becomes the stage for an epic journey as millions of animals move in search of survival. It's a phenomenon so grand, it can even be seen from space. Imagine this. Over 2 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles, all moving together in a seemingly endless procession. The ground trembles beneath their hooves, and the air is filled with the sounds of their calls and the rustle of grass as they pass. These animals form a massive column that stretches for miles across the plains, a living river of life that flows with purpose and determination. It's a sight that stirs the soul and leaves a lasting impression on all who witness it. It's a sight you'll never forget. The horizon is alive with movement as far as the eye can see. The sheer scale of the migration is almost impossible to comprehend until you see it for yourself. Thousands upon thousands of animals, all driven by the same ancient instinct. Among the herds, you'll spot newborn calves and foals, sticking close to their mothers for protection. The bonds between these animals are strong, and their survival depends on the unity of the group. These animals are on a constant journey, following the rains in search of fresh grass and water. The rhythm of the seasons dictates their path, and the promise of nourishment keeps them moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The rains transform the landscape, turning dry earth into lush green pastures almost overnight. This renewal is what draws the herds onward, fueling their migration and supporting countless other species along the way. But the journey is fraught with danger. They face countless challenges along the way, from hungry predators like lions and hyenas to treacherous river crossings where crocodiles lie in wait. Every step is a test of endurance and courage. The river crossings are especially perilous. Wildebeest gather at the banks, hesitating before making the leap into swirling waters. It's a moment of high drama, where survival hangs in the balance. The Great Migration is a testament to the power of nature and the incredible resilience of these animals. Against all odds, they press on, driven by instinct and the promise of life on the other side. And it's not just the migrating herds that benefit. The entire Serengeti ecosystem thrives during the migration, as predators, scavengers, and countless other creatures depend on this annual event for their own survival. It's a reminder that we're all connected and that we have a responsibility to protect our planet. Witnessing the Great Migration is a humbling experience, one that inspires awe, respect, and a deep appreciation for the wonders of the natural world. The Serengeti has been home to humans and animals for thousands of years. In fact, the name Serengeti comes from the Maasai language and means endless plains. The Maasai people have lived in harmony with the land and its animals for generations. Their traditional way of life is, deeply connected to the Serengeti's rhythms. The Serengeti is also a treasure trove of archaeological wonders. Ancient rock paintings and fossils tell the story of human evolution and the animals that roamed these lands long ago. It's a place where history comes alive, reminding us of our connection to the past and the importance of preserving our heritage. In the Serengeti, life and death are part of a delicate balance. It's a circle of life where predators and prey play their roles in maintaining the ecosystem's health. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. The predators, like lions and cheetahs, keep the herbivore populations in check, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the survival of the entire ecosystem. It's a reminder that everything is connected and that every creature, big or small, plays an important role. The Serengeti teaches us about the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of respecting the delicate balance of nature. Are you ready for your own Serengeti adventure? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast golden plain, the sun just beginning to rise, painting the sky in brilliant shades of orange and pink. The air is crisp and filled with anticipation as you and your fellow travelers prepare to embark on a journey unlike any other. The Serengeti is calling, and it promises memories that will last a lifetime. There are so many ways to experience the magic of this incredible park. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or a first-time visitor, the Serengeti offers something for everyone. Picture yourself surrounded by endless plains dotted with acacia trees, where herds of wildebeest and zebra graze peacefully, and lions lounge in the shade. Every direction you look, there's a new wonder to discover, a new story unfolding in the wild. You can hop on a jeep safari and explore the vast plains with an expert guide. Feel the thrill as your guide points out a family of elephants crossing your path, or a cheetah sprinting in the distance. The open vehicle lets you feel the breeze and hear the sounds of the savannah, bird calls, rustling grass, and the distant roar of a lion. Every moment is a chance to witness nature's drama up close. Or if you're feeling adventurous, Take a hot air balloon ride and soar above the Serengeti, taking in breathtaking views of the wildlife below. As you drift silently over the plains at sunrise, you'll see the world from a whole new perspective. Herds of animals moving in harmony, rivers winding through the grasslands, and the endless horizon stretching out before you. It's a peaceful, awe-inspiring experience that will leave you speechless. You can even camp out under the stars and fall asleep to the sounds of the African night. Imagine gathering around a crackling campfire, sharing stories with new friends as the sky fills with countless stars. The distant calls of hyenas and the gentle rustle of the wind remind you that you're truly in the heart of the wild. There's nothing quite like waking up to the sunrise and the sounds of nature all around you. Trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. The Serengeti has a way of touching your soul, leaving you with a sense of wonder and gratitude. Every encounter with wildlife, every breathtaking view, and every shared moment with fellow travelers becomes a cherished memory. The magic of the Serengeti stays with you long after you've returned home. The Serengeti welcomes visitors from all over the world, offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with nature and witness the wonders of the wild. Whether you come with family, friends, or on your own, you'll find yourself part of a global community of adventurers, all drawn here by the promise of discovery. So pack your bags, bring your sense of wonder, and get ready. The adventure of a lifetime is waiting for you in the Serengeti. The Serengeti is a precious natural treasure, and it's up to all of us to protect it for generations to come. Climate change, habitat loss, and poaching are just some of the threats facing the Serengeti and its wildlife. But there's hope. Many organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to conserve the Serengeti's ecosystem and protect its iconic animals. By supporting conservation efforts, raising awareness, and making sustainable choices, we can all play a part in ensuring the Serengeti's future. Remember, every little bit helps. Let's work together to keep this incredible place wild and wonderful for many years to come. So there you have it, folks. The Serengeti is a place of wonder, beauty, and endless possibilities. It's a place where you can reconnect with nature, witness the circle of life, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Your journey to the Serengeti begins now. Learn more about this incredible park, support conservation efforts, and start planning your own adventure. Trust me, you won't regret it. Keep on exploring, everyone. And remember, life is always an adventure.